So today I'd like to talk to you about my love-hate relationship with the Volvo cab over and therefore why I don't have it anymore. So I've been looking for a truck for the shop to have a rollback type bed on and saw this truck pop up at a local auction. Thought I'd take a look. It was, needless to say, pretty rough and did not start. Knew the clutch didn't work, and anyway, I think I made a mistake, but I actually made a bid and no one else did. And so I ended up buying a truck that wouldn't start or run. So after 2 days fighting it, trying to get enough juice in the batteries, and I should have just bought new batteries. It would have been easier. But then also got the fluid in the clutch and somewhat bled, but it was leaking so bad that he knew he only had a few shifts available. So anyway, we drove it. I kind of took a back road to minimum stops, so less use of the clutch. And in this cab over configuration, so the transmission is a full synchro transmission, and the cab over, I tried to shift without the clutch, and you could not get it to slide into a gear. Didn't matter how well you matched it, it wasn't going. So that's why the clutch was so critical. But yeah, I got it home and pretty much parked it for a bit, and yeah, started trying to work on a clutch. Now, being an older Volvo chassis, this is one of the early Volvos imported underneath the white name. But it's still all Volvo drivetrain, well, mostly Volvo drivetrain. And so it's really difficult to find that clutch slave cylinder is what ended up being the problem. Eventually did find one on eBay, got that working. Did a little other work to it. Now the engine ran great on this. It's a 250,000 mile, which is really low for a chassis like this. And that Volvo would just start right up and ran great. But so right off the bat, before I was really had it on the road and licensed, started having difficulty with this thing just getting stuck. So the front axle had 8,000, well, basically 9,000 pounds on it, and the back had just under 5. So that front axle would just sink in any chance it got, and the rear didn't have enough on it to grip. So I kept hoping if I found a rollback bed that the added weight of the hydraulics and everything would have helped out with that situation. Of course, while looking, I also found that this one didn't have PTO provisions. Factory, it would have been a belt drive hydraulics off the engine, so that would have been a little more work to add. And really, while looking for a rollback, I was either finding light duty beds, or like for the 1 ton I have now, or heavy duty ones that should have a tandem axle. And so that's one of the reasons it didn't get a bed very quick. And then of course when I found the Ford rollback, so that's a factory, well, not factory, but a original 70s rollback on a dent side Ford. I bought that and really have enjoyed that one. But anyway, back to the Volvo. Now, the Volvo is a better running and driving truck than that Ford. I mean, this is designed to haul weight, and a lot of it. So this chassis is actually rated for 30,000 pounds. So even if I put a rollback bed on it, I would have had easily 10 to 12,000 pounds for a vehicle that could be on it. So with the full synchro tranny, hydraulic clutch, air brakes, power steering, air conditioning, this was a nice driving truck. But again, it kept getting stuck. I think the funniest one, it got stuck in the driveway. Granted, one wheel was in ditch I'd just done to put service to the shop. But yeah, all it had was a lawnmower on the bed, and it was stuck in the driveway. So this one's final straw was I want to go move it, put Craigslist ad just to see if someone was interested, and well, it got stuck twice trying to get it moved to get some good pictures, and the rollback that was parked next to it just drove away. So that was the end of it. It was time to move on and just stick to one truck. And thanks for watching.